Hi, it's Elaine from Penguin Place Crafts. And it's been a good day today. First thing, every morning I play my word games. I play Wordle. I'm up to a 119-day streak. This is record territory. My previous record was 108. And then it stumped me and went down to 0, but back up to 119. Okay, and then there's this word game that I also play every morning against a friend of mine, and he always beats me. He's the one who introduced me to the game. It's based on Boggle, and you have the global leaderboard and the personal leaderboard. Personal leaderboard is people that you've invited to the game through invitation email. Okay. The last time I beat him was June 21st. I beat him this morning. I sent him a message and said, "You must have played early before you were awake because I gotcha." And he was like, no, I was awake. I got up at 6:15, took the dog for a walk. I was awake. You had a good day. You won fair and square. I'm like, yes. The day hasn't been all sunshine like that. I was preparing dinner for the crock pot. I have Mongolian beef in the crock pot. It takes cornstarch. Go to the cupboard. Cornstarch is supposed to be on the second shelf, within my reach. My husband put it up on the third shelf, out of my reach. Okay, my trick is I take a long knife and I get it under like the lip of the container and inch it forward until I can pull it out. Didn't work this time. The lid wasn't completely on, and somehow when I went to get the knife under the lid, instead of coming out slowly, it just came flying out of the cupboard and hit the floor, and cornstarch went everywhere. I mean, this where it looks a little whiter here, that's cornstarch. That's cornstarch. I was wearing black pants. There are white streaks all over the black pants. Cornstarch does not sweep up easily. I was down on my hands and knees scrubbing with a wet sponge to get the last of it off, and I probably would have to go out and do a second round. It's just like, please don't put stuff up on the top shelf. Put your stuff on the top shelf. Stuff that I use needs to be where I can reach it. Okay, but that's not crocheting stuff. Okay. Sip of water. Deep breath. Crocheting stuff. I told you that I was making another ghost spinner using the gray yarn. This was a skein of baby yarn that I got in one of my recent thrift store runs. And I had used some to make a whale ornament that I showed yesterday. I could put a picture up there. He's already back in the light box, waiting for 2 days. 2 days whale of the day, which I have not started working on yet because I've been busy with other stuff. But I made this, and I still had yarn left. So, you know how I showed you yesterday? My first little cat ornament? I did version 2.0 today. Now the eyes, I did a little more like a dot. The hat, I revamped with a smaller ball, white ball on the end. And I think I like this one better. So, did I put one less? Oh, yeah. I think I put one too few rounds on the body there. He's a little stubbier. Okay, so I got those done. And I still had yarn left. Theresa's Crochet Shop, Stingray. This is how much is left. I think I may just double this up and add it to my scrap ball, because I don't think that's enough even for a mini Stingray. So I'm going to cross off the box on my bingo board that says 2-ounce scrap yarn, because I finished that off all right. And then I decided to work on a new to me pattern. I don't know, is there a new to me? No, I've already crossed that block off. But this is Mini Meeces by Trifles and Treasures. It is a paid pattern on Ravelry, but if you follow her on Facebook, she gives you like a heads up on when a new pattern is coming out, and maybe every other month or so she does a coupon code for her followers on Facebook to say, hey, I'm celebrating such and such. Here, you can get one free pattern from my shop with this code. And that's, even though this is a paid pattern, I use the code and I got it for free. So I will link her Ravelry shop and her Facebook in the description once I get on the laptop after I play with yarn some more. So there's what the mousies look like. And there's the mousie I made. So I have not reweighed my scrap yarn, but the white for the Stingray and the white for these hats and the pink for this and the gray for this all came out of my scrap yarn bag. So it's getting down just a little bit. It's still, maybe I could move it. I don't think this one is a full gallon bag. Maybe I could move it from the gallon to the half gallon. I don't know if it's that low yet. There's still some pretty big cakes in there. I think I will do my whale of the day, a new color from my scrap bag, and get that down a little bit further. So, work in progress Wednesday. I've been trying to just like finish stuff off, and I did. I mean, I finished 4 projects already today. And I was working on the kit for the sloth planter, and I finished the head. I still have to do the body and the arms and all those little vine things and all the little leaf things. But I have made progress. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to work on next. It is work in progress Wednesday. I want to get on a little bit of progress on each of my works in progress. That means I need to pull out the dragon that I'm working on and the Boggy Creek blanket. 15 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour, whatever. Just get some work done on those. But with dinner in the crock pot, I've got an hour and a half that I can go play with yarn. Well, I probably should go out to the kitchen and see if it needs another wipe down. If I got all the cornstarch. When it's wet, it's like, yeah, I got everything. And then it dries, you see this like white smear, like, no, I didn't get everything. I'm just gonna leave these cornstarch pants on. I'm not gonna change my clothes. Because when my husband gets home from his appointment and says, what did you do to your pants? I will tell him, somebody put the cornstarch up on the top shelf, and I tried to get it down, and it did not go well. So maybe then he'll remember not to put my stuff up on that shelf. Okay. I think I've been down enough rabbit trails today. I'm going to go out to my chair and play with yarn. So, Once again, this pattern is Mini Meeces by Trifles and Treasures. She's got a lot of cute stuff. I've got a lot of her patterns. But when I saw that one, I was just like, oh yeah. I have had people ask me if I have any mice at craft shows. So now I've got one. And it worked up quickly. I mean, like I said, I made 4 things this morning. Or today. It's like 3:30 in the afternoon. So didn't take all that long if I got that done. Now I want to make another one, and a nice soft gray, and then maybe a white mouse. So many projects, so little time. Bye bye.